Hi, Chuck. I appreciate you taking my call earlier. Again, my name is Christian, and I help moving companies all across the South get a bunch of new business in the door. And I'm going to quickly show you in this video what I do, how I do it, and how you guys can do it yourselves if you prefer. I'm going to show you also what Google is seeing on your website and how many people they're sending you on average per month. I'll show you one of your competitors online and give you an idea of the potential that there is for Google to send a lot of traffic your way. So I'm going to show you three of those main things that you can do to your site. They're kind of like the foundation of your search engine optimization, your SEO. So there's going to be a lot of value in this video. So clearly this is your website, and Google's going to come on it and read through it and see what your website's all about. That way, if somebody, or when somebody, I should say, jumps onto Google and Google's Houston Moving Company, for example, they know which sites to put up to the top of the search results. So the content of your website really is the biggest thing. It is key. And the recommendation right now is to have approximately 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your home page. And I ran a count, Chuck, and you guys are sitting at 343 words. So that would be the first major thing, would be to get the content of your home page up to that 1,500 to 2,000 mark. And of course, build out all of your back pages and service pages as well, so that the content is there for Google to see and push you up higher in the rankings. But it's important what you include in that content. So let me show you an example here. This is a program that we use for our SEO research. It's called Ahrefs. And here we have your website plugged into the system. And keywords is basically, like I said, when somebody hops onto Google and throws in a search term like Houston Moving Company, that search term, that phrase, is considered a keyword. Okay? So Google is recognizing on your website 8 keywords, and as a result of that, you're getting 992 people on average per month to your website. And if we click on what those keywords are, you can see here that the keywords are listed here on the left, and they're all to do with your company name, Right Movers, the Right Movers Houston, Texas. Under volume, this shows the approximate average monthly search volume for each of those keywords. And then under traffic, it shows you how many people on average Google is sending to your website based upon those keywords. And then position is where your website shows up in the search results for each of those keywords. So there's this one here that I'm a little confused on, the Right Movers, because it's showing a 2,700 monthly search volume for that, and that you're getting 980 traffic from that search term. So I have a feeling that that's going to be more of what we call a national keyword, where people are Googling it from different parts of the nation and being directed to your website, but it really doesn't likely do you very much good if they're in Los Angeles, for example, looking for a moving company and you're in Houston. So I want to show you another example here. There's Katy Movers. Just to give you an idea, they've got 462 words of content on their homepage. And again, in the Ahrefs system, they're being recognized for 141 keywords, and they're getting 630 users on a monthly basis from Google sent to their website. But take a look at the keywords. These are what we call buyer intent keywords. So you have Katy Movers, Katy Texas Movers, Katy Moving Company. So a buyer intent keyword is when somebody Googles a product or service, in this case moving, and it's tied into a specific city like Katy or Cypress or Houston. Okay, when you have those two things together in a keyword, those are buyer intent keywords. Those people want to click through onto your website, and they're going to turn into paying customers. So these are the keywords that you want to target in that content on your website. And if you take a look at the search volume, you can see there's 700 for that first one, and on and on and on. I think it's around 3,000 for Katy. Houston, of course, has much more. And then a lot of the surrounding cities also are into the hundreds or thousands of searches on a monthly basis. So those, again, are the keywords you want to throw into the content on your website. The other tip as far as content goes is if you right-click and save image as on your phone, on your website, I should say. This one here is showing up as the Right Movers. So you can take every single image on your website and rename them to those keywords, and that's going to help you rank up. in that department. Now, the second big thing is, well, let's take a look here at a Google search for Katy movers, just continuing along with that example. The 3 companies that show up beside the map, we call this the Google Map Pack. These 3 companies are going to see a huge amount of the people that Google Katy movers click through to their website. So it's important to rank up high. You want to be in the top 3 in the Google Map Pack. And you do that via citations. So a citation is where your company name, business, or company name and business, your address, and your phone number are listed in online directories like Yellow Pages or Yelp, etc. So the tool that we have for this is called whitespark.ca, and I couldn't find you guys actually online in any directories. But just to give you an idea of the competition, there's Roadrunner Moving and Storage. They have 97 online directory listings. Katy Movers, which we just looked at, has 38. The higher end seems to be around the 50 to 60 citation average, but again, Roadrunner is at 100 basically. So ideally, you'd want to go out there and get 150 citations so that you're well ahead of the competition. Okay. The third point, if we go back to Ahrefs, Google is it's like a popularity contest. So the more they see quality third-party websites that are pointing back or linking back to your website, the more they view your website as trustworthy and as the authority and as being reputable. So you guys have 302 backlinks, which is a good number, but only from 8 different websites. So that would be the other recommendation, is to boost this up to 50 or 100 different websites linking back. And if you get this number up to 500, that's going to put you ahead of a lot of the competition. And you're going to start to see yourselves ranking up much higher. But the main thing is going to be that content, targeting those keywords that we just discussed. So that's it in a nutshell. If you can get your content up to the 1,500 to 2,000 words, make sure you're targeting those buyer intent keywords, get your citations and backlinks way up, then you should see a ton more traffic to your website. Now, a lot of times local business owners are too busy running their business, or they don't have the know-how to go ahead and implement these things. So if it's something you'd like to discuss with us further, and of course, we're just kind of touching the surface there. Those are the core foundational things, but there's so much more that can be done on a monthly basis to really ramp up your SEO. And again, there's no reason you shouldn't have an extra 500, 600, 700 people come in your website within the next 3 to 4 months if things are done correctly. So if you want to reach out and discuss further the next steps, our website is here, digitaltechmarketing.com, and the number to call is this 832-284-6688. And again, my name was Christian. Chuck, thank you so much for your time today, for watching this, and I hope you have a good one.